Namaskar, I am Ashok Rai and you are watching Agenda with Ashok Rai. I request you to watch this channel and share it with your friends. Please feel free to write your agreement or disagreement in the comment section. You are most welcome. Today's agenda is the Grand Alliance, Voter Right Yatra and the future of Congress in Bihar. This voter right yatra started on August 17 and concluded today, that is September 1st, at Gandhi Maidan in Patna. Leaders from the entire Grand Alliance were present. All the leaders raised slogans together: "Vote Chor, Gaddi Chhod," that is, vote thieves vacates the seat of power. During the event, Rahul Gandhi, who had earlier referred to a political statement as an atomic bomb, now said he was dropping a hydrogen bomb. Despite all this effort, the Grand Alliance has not been able to unanimously declare Tejaswi Yadav as the leader for the upcoming assembly elections. However, Tejaswi Yadav has repeatedly projected himself as the next chief ministerial candidate of the Grand Alliance. This clearly indicates that there are still internal disagreements among the alliance leaders regarding the chief ministerial position. This yatra focused on alleged vote tampering and SIR. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court held another hearing on the SIR matter. The RJD, Rashtriya Janata Dal, had requested a one-week extension to submit claims and objections, as the final deadline was ending today on September 1st. Interestingly, the lawyer of the Election Commission informed the courts that claim and objection could still be submitted after September 1st. The Election Commission clarified that even after the final list is released, objection would be accepted, meaning there is no issue as long as nomination process has not started. The next hearing is scheduled for September 8. Since this voter right yatra was centered in Bihar, RJD should have taken a leading role. However, Rahul Gandhi remained the most discussed and visible face of the yatra. Though this was a 16-day journey, it didn't appear to be of the entire Grand Alliance. It seems more like a Congress-led campaign with RJD and other alliance partners merely participating. Congress poured its full energy into this campaign, even some of its long-time senior and elderly party workers took part. A few days ago, Rahul Gandhi had declared that he would now focus more on Bihar. Judging by this yatra, it appears that Rahul Gandhi aims to re-establish Congress in Bihar. In doing so, he has not only tried to put pressure on the central government but also succeeded in exerting influence over the RJD, signaling that the Congress is no longer willing to remain a mere follower in the alliance. It will be interesting to see whether in the upcoming assembly election the RJD will again offer 70 seats to the Congress as it did last time. That appears doubtful. No matter how grand Rahul Gandhi's yatra was, the reality on the ground is that Congress has very little organizational presence in Bihar. Therefore, expecting RJD to offer them their desired number of seats seems unlikely. Tejaswi Yadav has not forgotten that it was Congress' poor performance last time that cost him the chief minister's post. In contrast, the Communist parties performed better than Congress despite contesting fewer seats. Congress too fears that due to its poor performance last time, the RJD might offer fewer seats this time. That's possibly why Congress made such a strong show in the voter rights yatra to build pressure and secure at least the same 70 seats, if not more. Congress is unlikely to agree to anything less. This perhaps also why the Congress is hesitant to declare a chief ministerial candidate. A while ago, the Bihar in charge of Congress Krishna Allavaru said in Tejasvi Yadav's presence that no candidate will be declared as of now. Now Rahul Gandhi himself is avoiding making any such announcement. It will be very interesting to see whether in the upcoming assembly election in Bihar, the Grand Alliance led by Rahul Gandhi will succeed in stopping BJP and JDU from coming to power, just like they did in the recent Lok Sabha elections with the slogan Save the Constitution. This time their slogan is vote theft. Will it be enough to stop BJP and JDU from forming the next government again? Thank you. Namaskar.